Sorry, I didn't mean to offend you. There's somebody like, that's funny. That's funny. That's why I watch Ken, because he's so hilarious. Give me my oxygen. Rah, 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 rah. Okay. And we're stopping. Let's go to the newsroom, shall we?
Stop the music. It's time for news.
Let's head over into the drone newsroom with all the drone news you'd ever want to know. Ladies and gentlemen, it's non-smoker Jeff Sills.
Yes, proud to be a non-smoker since 2009. Thank you very much.
Oh, you quit in 2009?
Yes, sir.
Oh, okay.
But I highly recommend not doing it the way that I quit smoking. That would not be the most opportune way for other people to quit.
How did you do it?
Well, I had double pneumonia twice, back to back.
Hey, whatever works.
Yeah, I don't recommend it.
Okay.
All right, so tonight's news is brought to you by GPC Custom Drone Cases, providing you with the highest quality professional cases, so your investment is always protected when it's not in the air. Custom cases are also available by request. GPC, designed for life, be original, be blue, online at goprofessionalcases.com.
Look at those cases. I mean, and if you get one, you might as well get two. You know why?
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
Because they're good to have, just in.
Yeah. Just have a spare.
Case. Just in case. All right. What's in the news there, Jeff?
All right. So to start off the news, we have great. I forgot about this story. A bionic bird.
A bionic what?
That's controlled by your smartphone.
Okay.
That apparently uses an egg to charge it.
What?
Oh, that's an egg? So the bird sits on an egg and is charged.
Yeah.
So wait a minute. Wait. So the egg feeds the bird, not the other way around.
Yeah, the other way around.
Right. It should be that way in nature. Okay. And what's it called?
This particular device is called the bionic bird.
Okay. All right.
Yeah. As a built-in high-definition camera, has a range of about 100 meters. It does live streaming capabilities through the phone, and it supports Android and iOS. Okay.
And Larry, who just chatted, he wants you to say the name of it again. I think he's going to buy one. What's it called again?
It's the bionic bird.
Oh, well, everybody's heard about the bird. Bird. The bird's a winner. Well, a bird. Bird is a winner. Well, a bird. Well, a bird is a winner. Well, a bird. The bird's a winner. Well, a bird. Well, a bird is a winner. Well, a bird. The bird's a winner.
Gotta filter these news stories a little bit tighter next time. All right, so next in the news, and this one actually hits close to home because Ken, on your channel, I have watched all of your stuff. Okay?
Thank you.
And the videos that you have done are phenomenal. One particular video stood out in my mind as probably one of your best. It's also one of your longest, which was the Minister's Treehouse. And recently, as you reported, this treehouse caught fire and burned. Well,
yes.
What we've got is drone footage from this.
Yeah, I didn't shoot this, but somebody went over there, thankfully, and shot the last little bit of the treehouse as it burned away.
Wow.
There's a fire engine out there. Now, it looks like he's far enough away to not bother the authorities. Again, you really shouldn't fly over a emergency scene like this, but it's kind of a once-in-a-lifetime thing.
Well, it's pretty much gone at that point, isn't it?
Yeah, it's a shame. It's a real shame.
Did they have any idea what caused that?
It's still under investigation right now. But here's a little glimpse of what it was like when I visited.
Yeah.
Part of the reason why it was closed to the public was because they couldn't afford to install a sprinkler system. And, I mean, it was a tinderbox. But you can see how much effort went into building it. Effort and love. Just a shame. Just a shame. What were you going to say, Jeff?
Well, this video was one of the first videos that my wife got a chance to see on your channel. And I remember her starting it, and I warned her. I was like, this is a really long video. And she's like, it's okay. She I'll only watch it for a few minutes, but she ended up watching the whole thing because of how you'd gone through like every inch of the place. It was just phenomenal.
Yeah, later in this video is a tour inside, which is particularly interesting.
Yes.
And it's on my channel if you want to check it out. Couple videos back. It's especially sad for me because when I watch this video, my ex-girlfriend Sarah's in there. Sarah.
Oh. Ooh. It's okay.
Do you need a napkin?
I need someone to hold me.
He needs a woman. That's what he needs.
Maybe that wouldn't hurt either. But thank you very much, Metro Drones. $20 super chat. My goodness, he says bird is the word. Coming back from spin up, I get about 200 miles or so per tank full. I had to do like 5 or 6 tankfuls to and from this place. My car is crap on gas mileage. But like I always say, worth it!
Yeah, you didn't buy it for the gas mileage, right?
I didn't. I bought it for the zoom.
Right.
Yeah.
And you recently modified it to make it go more zoom. So did that improve or diminish the fuel economy?
Oh, it made it worse. Oh, so much worse. But so much better at the same time. You know what I mean?
Okay, yeah.
You petrol heads out there will know what I'm talking about.
Oh, yes.
Anyway.
It's all speed.
I digress.
All right, so next in the news, FedEx completed their first commercial drone delivery recently in Christiansburg, VA on October 18th. And this is the drone that's obviously put together by Wing Aviation. It's just been in a pilot program up to this point. But they have officially switched from going trial to actual drone deliveries now. So be prepared to start seeing these things start popping up in more and more locations now that the program itself is no longer in trial.
Okay, where are the Amazon and UPS drones and FedEx? What height are they going to be? What airspace? Are they going to try to take over our airspace and make it unflyable?
Well, all of the programs that they've been doing, including the effort that NASA did with their traffic management system, and I think Canada had a traffic management system, all of them are flying their drones within that under that 400-foot height. So, yeah, it's going to incur in our airspace. Now, whether or not they're using a set altitude for every single flight, that's a good question. It would be nice to know if they're going to always be flying at 350 feet or something to that effect.
Right. There's going to be so many interceptions. Once these things start, here's my guess. Once the air starts being filled with products and zippity this way and that, the companies will just create one giant airspace to avoid around Kentucky. Because, am I right, Kelly, who lives in Kentucky? Because people in Kentucky be like, hey, man, there goes me some tube socks. Wonder what's in that one there. Man, that looked like an expensive one. They'll shoot down a $10,000 drone to get $100 worth of tube socks. Will not care. Sorry, Kentucky.
Yes, we will.
You
We'll
know
do it
it's
every
true.
time.
I love you, Kentucky, and we have a Kentucky senator on tonight who will back me up on that. No doubt. Anyway.
All right. So next in the news, we have DJI. Obviously, the Mavic Mini is becoming more and more of a reality. The latest, hints are that it will be released at the end of the month. And as an added kind of, it's coming, statement, DJI has removed the Spark from their website.
Oh, that's sad. So you can't buy it from DJI anymore. You'll have to get them secondhand. Is that right, or what?
Well, it's just been pulled off of the site as to whether or not they've actually stopped manufacturing them or stopped, providing, fulfilling orders that they have. I'm not certain.
So that
they have
shows
not officially given an end of life to the Spark as of yet.
Okay.
That I'm aware of.
But that does show that they're about to release some sort of comparably sized drone if they're going to be replacing it with something more awesome.
comparably, I think, is a misnomer since this thing is going to come in at 240 grams. So it's going to be under the weight limit for needing to register your drone, etc. So the Mavic Mini is going to, I guess, start a whole new level of conversations.
Right. Enjoy your Mavic Mini's federal freedom for at least as long as the legislators take to lower the weight limit. Right? That's what's going to happen. That's what's going to happen.
Until somebody does something horribly stupid with one, yeah.
Right. So, there'll be a Mavic Mini that gets jammed in a jet engine, and then that's it. Done. All drones. Forget the weight, you know?
Or the Mavic Mini that goes flying, into a crowd, etc. It's just all sorts of, things that will not go well. So
one thing you can depend on, and that is idiots.
Yeah.
There's no shortage of idiots. Anyway, moving on.
All right. So next in the news, this one is one that I was interested in, and I think I was really fascinated reading the article on this one. In Rome, they have found ancient ruins discovered while flying a drone over the Mediterranean Sea.
Oh, cool. Yeah.
These remains be the missing harbor front of Neapolis that Fantar had been searching for. To find out, he and his team took their investigation to the sky. Using drone imagery, they built up a full view from above of the ruins on land and underwater. And it revealed something astounding. The remains in the sea lined up with those on the shore. For Fantar, this could only mean one thing. They must have belonged to the same Roman settlement.
Researchers could not afford anything other than a Phantom 3. This amazed everyone that the Phantom 3 was able to provide imagery that detailed. Another thing. No, the Phantom 3 is fantastic.
Don't be dissing the Phantom 3. I love the Goonie Bird. It's awesome.
Yeah.
So, all right. So, moving on. The next footage that we have, I think, was also pretty impressive. This is drone footage showing crews in Denmark moving a 1,000-ton lighthouse in one piece.
That's kind of a misnomer. The house is anything but light, right? Hey! Come on! Come on now, that's funny. That's what you're paying for, folks. We are charging people, right? We're charging people?
Yes, we are.
Okay, good. All right.
Yeah, so due to erosion, they actually had to move the lighthouse farther inland so that it wouldn't be impacted in the future. But the simple fact that they moved this in such a short period of time, all in one piece, was really impressive. And the drone footage they got of the effort of work was pretty impressive, too.
Did we miss any more Super Chats? I did catch one. Brandon Rain. Right, Rain? Almost 100K subs. Keep going. Thanks, man. I don't know why that caught my eye. Usually anytime they're talking about me directly, it's like, what? Somebody's talking about?
Yeah.
What? Usually I can only see Super Chats. But I do look over with my... I have to get new glasses. I can't see much of anything.
All right, so next we have a Guinness World Record that was done with synchronized drones. But what's interesting about this one is that it's 160 drones. And you're thinking, well, that's not the world record. It is the world record if you're flying them indoors using a single computer. And all of the drones were programmed by a St. Joseph's School children.
Oh, okay.
Welcome to an evening of fantastic music, mind-blowing technology.
We're going to see what's possible when we work together to go beyond limits. You ready?
3, 2, 1.
Okay, so the music's garbage. I just turned the music down. It's a what are they called? A BT? Ha, BT. I can't believe they got BT. How about that? BT fans out there? Don't know who they are. But anyway, the drones are cool. And so I guess they maybe did do a world record, and the kids had a lot of fun.
We are waiting to hear if we have indeed broken the world records. We've done it!
Yeah, now fly the drones with all the confetti in the air there, Weisenheimers. Do it now, kids. What are you going to do about that? Doesn't everything sound more important and urgent when people are talking with an English accent? Doesn't it?
I was hoping the drones were still in the air when they shot the confetti off.
Okay. All right. Two things, okay? I'm going to give you two different voices. And you tell me which doctor you would rather have perform surgery on you, okay? Mm-hmm. Yes, Mr. Kelly Green, hello, I'm your doctor. I will be performing a precise removal of your third ventricle, and I will replace it with a dead cow ventricle. You will be fine. Are you ready for your surgery, sir?
I think I'm ready. You sound like a very knowledgeable doctor.
I am indeed. I went... what's one of those schools over there?
Dartmouth.
I went to Dartmouth. Yes. Or would you rather have surgery by... Hey, man, look. I'm Dr. Joe Bob, and I know that you're a bit nervous about having that thingy taken out of your heart and replaced with an animal one. Look, I raised the cow myself. Nothing but corn fed, so you know the ventricle's gonna be good. I'm gonna take it right out of there. We're gonna put it in you, sew you up real good. Then, best part is, we're gonna take the rest of that cow meat, give it to the cafeteria, and then you can be with your new heart down eating that cow, baby. All right, so which doctor would you prefer?
Since I live in Kentucky, I've used that second doctor many, many times. However, I would prefer that first doctor.
Dog, I'll tell you what. By the way, did you see over there? Sky Story Studio. Thank you for the $5 super chat. My goodness, I'm still alive. Charlie is over 9 months old. Be back soon. I don't know what that means, but thank you very much. Maybe I'm supposed to know what that means. But you know me, I forget stuff. And then there's another super chat underneath. What's next? Jeff, that's you.
I think he's muted. He doesn't know it.
Jeff?
No, I'm here. I'm here.
Oh, my God! Oh, I'm just kidding. Oh, my goodness. Oh, my goodness. I thought we were doing a cameo for me tonight. Ken, did I get it wrong?
Yeah, we promised that dude a cameo last week because he ponied up some huge super chats last week.
Oh my goodness, Ray Bob! Well, will he keep ponying up, like maybe next week, maybe again if I don't?
We don't have time this week. We promise next week.
No. All right, look, Ray Bob, I want to have you on. Email me, right here, okay? Email me, and say, hey, this is Ray Bob. And I want to be on next week. Okay, will you do that? And then we can plan to have you on, because it's a whole thing to try to get people on after the show has already begun. Am I wrong?
He's lying.
No, it's a bit of work getting people on. So yeah.
Greg Coonert is working on making that happen, aren't you, Greg? Thank you, Ray Bob. My goodness. I mean, now with all this money coming in, good Lord, I can afford to go to Dartmouth. Back to you in the newsroom.
Okay. So as reported by several of the channels, the drone registration and education service in the UK is coming active. They have the new drone rules and the new registration and education process. This will go active on November 30th. 2019, the UK's new drone and model registration actually has a go-live date listed as November 5th. So, but the registration is going to be mandatory after November 30th. And it's actually going to have an online portion, which I think is really good. If this works, then hopefully we'll see an online portion here for registration in the United States for taking exams, etc.
That'd be great.
Yes, it would.
Easy peasy.
All right, so next in the news, I had a story for you guys about a drone disruptor. And this is a drone that is designed by Innovation Concepts for dealing with IEDs. And the reason I wanted to bring this one to the forefront and share it with you is that not only is the technology advancing so well that they can start using drones in combat environments, more effectively. But this one is mounted with a what they call an IED disruptor. It's like a cannon on the bottom of the drone. And what was really unique about the way that they created this was that whenever you fire anything from a drone, obviously the drone's going to go the opposite direction, right? So in this case, what they've done is they have the blast that comes at the front to launch the IED disruptor, which then would disperse and cause the IED to explode. But at the back, it fires a a canister of water to counteract the force.
Wow.
So that the drone stays in one place. The technology that they put into that for it to be able to hold that position and be able to accurately launch in these type of environments, I think is really, really good. I'm looking forward to seeing
anything that'll make our troops safer. Absolutely. Yeah. But I have to apologize if you saw me smirking. It's because I misunderstood.
It looked like you were biting your tongue about something.
I was. Wait. What's the name of the drone again?
The drone for this one is the disruptor drone.
And what do they do?
It fires a device that turns off IEDs.
Yeah. I thought you said...
No. Get your brain.
I thought you said IUD.
Raise up.
I was an IUD disruptor in college.
Come out of the gutter.
I'm sorry. I'm
Stop.
sorry. Look, I've been doing morning radio for 30 plus years. There is punchlines, everything going on in my head. I have to keep stuff from... The fact that I'm talking about it now is only because my face got red and I didn't want to appear that I was laughing at IEDs when I heard IUDs. I'm sorry.
Oh, God. Okay,
I'm sorry.
We're moving on.
I need to put myself in timeout. I'm going to put myself in timeout. I'm sorry.
You can come back in 30 seconds.
Okay.
The clock starts now.
Okay.
I thought we had this under control. Right?
This show is never under control, Jeff. It walks the fine line.
Gutter.
Please continue.
Okay.
Can I come out now?
Yeah, you're going to come back because you got to prompt the next one. So the next story that we have is a follow-up on one of the self-driving taxis that we have reported on in the past, which is the Volocopter. But the Volocopter has actually made its own little, foray into becoming more of a reality. It flew for the first time carrying a passenger near the Marina Bay. I'm trying to figure out where the location of Marina Bay is. It's district of the Asian city, whatever that is. So the craft is able to reach a maximum airspeed of about 68 miles per hour, and they actually had a human being in it this time.
Yeah, this thing's had a lot of research and development in it. So it's one of the few that, and because it kind of resembles a regular helicopter, I might actually ride that one.
Yeah. And it has a lot of failsafe to it. There's with all of the different motors and stuff that has a lot of failsafe built into it. It's going to be a very safe device, and one of the few that I think can actually compete with EHang.
I got a super sticker. Hold on, we got Jimmy J, which is just a great name. Jimmy J. He's had that name since high school, right? Hey, Jimmy J. Right? That's a cool name. And what does it say? Oh, incredible. The super sticker. We like stickers, don't we?
Stickers, I like stickers, yes I do.
Uh-huh.
Stickers, I like stickers more than you.
One more time.
Stickers.
You know what?
It's a weird show.
It is. I miss those credit freezes that shows in the 70s used to do. Remember at the end it was like da-da-da-da-da. And they're like in the air and they freeze it and then the credits roll over their freeze.
And they actually had to hold the position because they didn't actually have the technology to stop. Yeah.
Well,
And it was usually right in the middle of a big laugh.
Yeah.
And you're at home looking at the screen, getting closer and closer, so just waiting for that one guy to blink.
Well, back then, if they freezed it, then the lamp would burn through the film.
Yeah.
By the way, the drone trucker, another great name. The drone trucker. He says, at $5 super chat, he says, I just got hired as a garbage truck driver. There was no training, but I think I'll pick it up as I go along. Take care. Zing. I might have a song for him.
Oh no, I've heard this song.
I do.
Hit it!
Garbage man, empties all of the garbage cans. His trash truck, super size. Man, that thing attracts the flies. Look out, hey, here comes the garbage man. The drone trucker is the garbage man. And an outro. He gathers all the compost. Yeah. Wherever things are real gross. All right. You'll find the garbage man.
Guys.
Credits.
Yeah. Fuck yeah. All right. Well, the news has been sponsored by Go Professional Cases, GPC, Designed for Life. Be original, be blue. Online at goprofessionalcases.com.
And there's a couple more things. Thank you very much, GPC Cases. I have a video of Jeff at Spin Up. This is just a brief video that I made when I was at Spin Up with Jeff.
Uh-oh.
Jeff, tell us all about it.
It's cool.
You got to go more. We need in-depth.
In-depth for which? The news? Or for your fantastic new video tour?
I thought you were going to tell me how awesome my hair looks.
Oh, no.
Yours.
Your hair is amazing.
Isn't it? I mean...
Yeah, because...
Hold on. I know I was filming us both, but let me just go over here and... There we go. That's really what the people want to see.
No. I mean,
And your son is so much taller than you.
Yes, absolutely.
Were you his height when you were his age?
I was tall when I was his age, yeah.
He shrunk like me?
Yeah.
Your son had a great time, it seemed like.
Oh, yeah. No, Joseph loved the heck out of that. He had just an amazing time. And he's looking forward to going back next year.
Yes. Now, I don't know if I can top the surprise that I did for Jeff next year, but I'm going to try. This year...
What was the surprise? What'd you do?
The surprise was I secretly had these shirts made. And I still have them available. That's right, ladies. Yes. Breaking news and hearts. Available. I had a limited run of these, okay? If you want one, I have about 10 left. That's it. But you know you want one. Because once you see this, you cannot unsee it. Yeah. Ladies, am I hitting all the right buttons? Jeff, thoughts?
Oh, trust me, a couple of them are coming up right now.
Jeff, I imagine that your email will be filled with a bunch of marriage proposals and indecent proposals, and
yes.
A couple ladies might even try to mail themselves to you.
Yes. He's speechless. Kelly's writing cue cards.
There are no words. There are no words.
David Cassidy, my favorite partridge. Thank you. A $20 super chat. Thank you, David. I am on the first batch for the Skydio 2. We'll send you footage of extreme testing. Next time you're in the Chicago area, let me know. Oh, heck yeah. If anybody has a Skydio, is going to get one before me, because I asked the company to send me one. And I don't know if they're going to yet. But yeah, if you have one, that'd be great. Thank you very much, David Cassidy. And Bruce Kenny, thank you. $5 Canadian super sticker. Ha, ha, ha. I love those super stickers. Is Canadian money worth more than American money? What's the exchange rate?
About $1.50.
Is it? Thanks, man. Appreciate it. All right, cool. Well, Jeff, thank you very much for the news.
You're most welcome, sir.
We love you. We mean it.
Thanks for stopping by. Now get out.
Gotta love that Jeff Sills. Isn't he the best?
How much are those shirts? I may need one of those. My wife might want one of those.
I'm only asking $20.
You'll pay me $20 to take one of those shirts home with me? I'll take two.
Well, look, you pay $20 for the shirt, but then, the therapy that you'll need is on you. That's on you.